Hello guys, Chris here, with my review of Doctor Who Series 7, Episode 4, The Power of Three. Slightly different layout this time around, purely because I forgot about this and then just realised last minute. So I'm going to do it rather quickly. There's not really a lot to say about this episode, really, in my opinion. I finally understand it. Essentially, what it is it's a story about Amy and Rory, essentially, and their life, and how they always become part of the Doctor's life, but the Doctor never becomes part of their life until that one year, the year of the slow invasion, which is the invasion of the black cubes. And basically, it turns out that these black cubes have been sitting there doing nothing because they've been trying to figure out the best way to attack the human race. And then we find out that it kills people by messing with their cardiovascular system. So, yeah, and of course it gives the Doctor grief with his two hearts. There was obviously, you get the funny lines. It was the episode that's supposed to be funny, with the funny lines, because the Doctor's, he's not used to staying at a house in Earth. And Rory's dad made a reappearance as well. We also got the reappearance of units, which were more Pertwee style, which was just better, in my opinion. And we also had the daughter of Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, which was a nice little touch. Her name was Kate Stewart. She dropped the Lethbridge, as you find out in the story. But overall, I thought it was an okay story. At least I understood it in the end. But I wouldn't say it's the best story so far. It had its good moments though. I mean, the cubes were interesting, and it was different as well, very different. And then of course we got to see Matt Smith do his thing. We got to see Karen Gillan do her thing. And we got to see Arthur Darvill do his thing. And really, I think all three of them got a really, 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 really good run in this episode. And at the end, they go off with the Doctor to have adventures. And that's how it's going to lead into the Angels Take Manhattan, I would imagine. Which, I have to say, the next time trailer for The Angels Take Manhattan looks epic and emotional, and I think it might make me cry, because if Amy and Rory die, it's going to be very emotional. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this episode, because I enjoyed it, but it's one of those episodes where there's not a lot to say. It's like Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, where it's one of those episodes where you don't have a lot to say about it. But yeah, it was a good episode. You should watch it if you haven't watched it. However, I do think the next episode, which is the mid-season finale, The Angels Take Manhattan, I do think that's going to be the best episode of the series so far. Purely because it's got the Weeping Angels, it's Amy and Rory's leaving episode, and you know it's going to be big. It's going to be big, epic, and emotional. So yeah, my overall rating, I'd give it an 8.5, maybe even a 9. Yeah, 9 actually. 9 out of 10. It's an enjoyable episode. You get to see more of Amy and Rory's life, outside of the TARDIS, and you get to see the Doctor living with Amy and Rory, and it's just one of those episodes that you think is going to be like hilariously funny, but then it turns out it's not. It's actually got the element of seriousness about it, but it's got the little bit of comedic value that you need for this sort of episode. So, yeah, thanks for watching my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.